Remember, Community Buzz, Mondays 3 to 6 on Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music.
Under the pressures of your life and it tough. No stay down, mama, time pick it up.
Do you operate a small business in Trelawney? Well, talk to us. Be a proud community partner of Fit FM 96.7. Let us help you reach your target audience for an unbelievably low cost. Contact our sales office today at 876-544-0791, 876-377-3442, or email us at fitfmsales@gmail.com. Fit FM 96.7, Trelawney's radio. Your life, your music.
Set this up, we mean this. Yeah, so you come get your tablet. And all when you left man, you have to come back on me. Know you have to pay one of them your laptop. Best of business, a serious business. We sell all electrical appliances and all of your car accessories. Come a bit stop, you know, no problem.
Best Apps Technology. Shop 25 Champion Plaza, Falmouth, Trelawney. Telephone 876-394-5484. Best Apps. We only deliver the best.
Oliver's Pharmacy, located at 26 Market Street, Falmouth, is your friendly community pharmacy. Fill your prescriptions, get personal advice, gifts, over-the-counter medicines, cholesterol, blood pressure, and blood sugar tests. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Sundays 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Telephone 876-617-3779. Oliver's Pharmacy, a proud community partner of Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music.
Do you have home repairs or maybe a renovation? How about a fresh coat of paint with a splash of customized color? Visit Carib Sales Hardware in Duncan's Trelawney and let us help you with everything you need for your home. You name it, we have it. Call us at 876-954-2220. Carib Sales Hardware. You name it, we have it.
Willis Williams, licensed electrician services. For all residential and commercial electrical wiring, repairs, maintenance, and more, call Willis Williams, licensed electrician services at 876-823-8271 or 358-1636. Willis Williams, licensed electrician services, located in Duncan's Trelawney.
The Heart Place and Wellness Center, located at 103 Main Street in Ocho Rios, now has a new location at 21 Queen Street in Falmouth, Trelawney, offering ECG, echocardiograms, stress test, 24-hour blood pressure monitoring, and adult cardiology consultations. Our opening hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. To schedule an appointment, call 876-417-5164, 876-228-8124, or email us at info@theheartplaceja.com. With a healthy heart, the beat goes on.
Cultural Mix, an exciting radio show identifying and showcasing cultural diversity across the world through music, interviews, and lively discussions. Join Bev Moonchild on Fit FM 96.7, Fridays 6 to 8 p.m. Cultural Mix, everything cultural. Tune in. Fit FM 96.7, your life, your music.
You've got to believe this. I'm standing 10 feet tall.
Know yourself, know your roots, know your culture. You're in tune to Cultural Mix with Bev Moonchild and Fit FM 96.7, Fridays 6 to 8 p.m. Imara said that.
Last night I had a dream upon the four corners of the world. Shine the light.
light of love, erasing our hatred, greed, and pain, revealing to man what life's really worth. Yeah, 1,000 years, 1,000 years, 1,000 years of peace. 1,000 years, 1,000 years, 1,000 years of peace. Last night I had a dream. War was an obstacle at the path, buried in the history book. Racism was no more, extinguished by a ray of hope. Yeah. 1,000 years, 1,000 years, 1,000 years of peace. 1,000 years, 1,000 years, 1,000 years of peace. Righteousness cover the earth, little children play and sing. Over vibes of feeling, make me wanna jump and sing. Yeah. 1,000 years, 1,000 years, 1,000 years of peace. 1,000 years, 1,000 years, 1,000 years of peace. 1,000 years, 1,000 years, 1,000 years of peace. Yeah, 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 yeah.
1,000 years. Let me get it now, right? I'm on key. On key. All right. So we're going places. Good evening, my friends. How are you? I hope everyone is doing well. And guess what? We have people already talking to us. Kay over there in Portland. Big up yourself, my sister. And we have Joy Small. Derwin said greetings from London. Joy Small is watching, and Thelma, as usual. Oberlin is watching, and Jeline Mays. Look here, now Charlotte Billings. Hi, Charlotte. How you doing, girl? Guess what? I'm so happy, and guess why I'm so happy? It's 1 year now. 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year since we are on air. Cultural Mix, 1 year. So we want to give thanks for being here for one whole a year. Can you imagine? And we want to big up the people who have been here with us for the 1 year. Really has been awesome. And we want to thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Help me clap the man, help me clap the man, help me clap the man. Yes, 1 year since Cultural Mix we are on, and we want to be here for more years to come. But guess what? We want you to help us to grow, and we are asking you to share the program. Share right now, this minute. Go on your phone, go on your laptop, wherever you're watching from, whatever device you're watching from. Share the program now. Please, we are begging you, so we can grow the program. It's Friday, and it is Friday, May 7th, 2021. Grateful to be here. It's your Friday evening program, Cultural Mix. And of course, I'm your host, Bev Moonchild, right? Really happy to be here. So we have people checking in already, and they're telling us where they're from. And we want more people to check in and tell us where you're from, right? So we want all the people who are listening from Stuart Castle check in, all the people who are in Falmouth Town, Falmouth Gardens. We want you to check in and tell us where you're checking in from. Where in the parish are you checking in from. Let us know. And as a matter of fact, because we are global, when you're checking in, just tell us where you're checking in from, which country. So we see Derwin telling us earlier that he was checking in from London. Yes. So 1,000 years, Gracia Thompson. Big up my friend Chuko. What's up? We need to talk. Long time we not talk. All right. So we want all the people who have been with us from day one to check in, and to celebrate the 1 year with us, please. This evening we have an awesome show lined up, and we are, of course, going to be talking, as you would have seen the flyer, talking to Mr. Vegas himself. So we can't wait. He was on earlier, and him really can't wait either, So we are thankful for that. Everyone listening on the 96.7 band, we want to really big you up. fitfmja.com, always faithful, always sure. We want to big you up. We welcome you to Fit FM 96.7 and, of course, to Cultural Mix. Of course, we want to say our African word, Akwaba. And that, of course, is welcome. On social media, we are on all social media platforms, Fit FM 96.7. And, of course, people you can call and you can send us a text message. 876-482-4944, 876-317-1991. Talk to us because Cultural Mix is an interactive program, right? So we want you to talk back with us. YouTube, we are live on YouTube on the Fit FM page on YouTube, but you can check me out, Bev Moonchild Edwards, on Facebook, on Instagram, Bev Moonchild, and of course, our YouTube pages, Fiwi Life, Fiwi Experience. It's everything cultural. Cultural Mix is observing and highlighting cultural practices and traditions, cultural diversities. We do interviews, we play music, and guess what? Some of the people really come for the music. So we want to big up everybody. And of course, we say, talk back to us. Because we like when you're talking back to us, We feel like we are reach you. So we want you to talk back to us. Invite a friend to like the Fit FM Facebook page. Also, we want you to visit the Fit FM page and look at all the other programs, because there are some really interesting programs. And Fit just a go on with herself now. Fit a go on, all kind of things happening at Fit. Diversity of programs, can we say? Yes. So any day you come, whether it is Monday, whether it is Tuesday, whether it is Wednesday, Thursday night get hot now, Thursday evening get hot like a fire now. Friday we're here with Cultural Mix. Saturday now, fire, may I tell you. And Sunday, of course. Oh, yes. So we want to, it's a diversity of programs. And they say 2030, part of the 2030 vision is to make Jamaica the place of choice to work, live, do business, and raise families. We are saying Fit FM is the place of choice. The station of choice, right? Because we're building with things, and we want you to build with us. Really, really, really appreciate the people who have been with us from day one. We want to say thank you to the captain of the big ship, Freddie McGregor. What an awesome interview last week. Really, Freddie, we appreciate you spending the time with us and talking to us honestly, And that is what I like when the people I talk with, because we don't say interview. If you go on we just talk to you. And what an awesome reasoning that was, Freddie McGregor. Big up yourself, always doing what you need to do with your big ship label. And of course, the captain there spoke with us last week. It is the 7th of May, and I said before, we are show off because our first anniversary. So we want you to call us, those who have been with us since May last year, call us and make we hear how you feel about the program. Is there something that you don't want us to talk about on Cultural Mix where you don't hear it yet? Let us know, because we are here to work with our listeners and our viewers. All right. Shout out to all the children. Of course, May is Child Month, and we want to shout out to our great mothers who will have a special day on Sunday. So Snow will take you through. I can't wait to come back Sunday. So Snow will be doing an awesome job on Sunday. We want to big up
Queen G on her month. We did really say no Queen G, say after February and after March and after April. We're not really two count, two come after, but guess what? We're gonna big you up. It's your month. Yes, Queen G. And we're one family, right? So we're gonna big you up. We're gonna big you up, Queen G. We're cool like that. All right. So big up yourself, girlfriend, and doing well with your show. Love stories. You may have to go put her to later in the night because some things are miss here. It's Cultural Mix, folks, and it's your Friday evening program. I am Bev Moonchild, your host, and we are inviting you to invite a friend and let them understand what is happening here over Fit FM 96.7 Trelawney's Radio. And we are here with Cultural Mix, your Friday evening program. Like this program now, and not only like it, but share it. Share it with the friends. This evening, we really have an awesome show lined up for you, right? We're going to take a little break, listen to some music, and then we come right back.
Here I come, don't ask from where. Please accept what I have to share. Soul traveling through the universe. Writing sigma tune, chorus and verse. In the realm of nothingness, I free my mind. Out of your zone, can't be confined. Unaffected by heat and cold, floating as an untainted soul. A mystic soul who knows no time, with a mystic song from a mystic mind. A mystic soul who knows no time, with a mystic song from a mystic mind. A mystic soul who knows no time, with a mystic song from a mystic mind. A mystic soul who knows no time, with a mystic song from a mystic mind. A mystic soul.
Bev Moonchild, I hear me. A Sunday bad, a Sunday tough. Play it again, play it again. We tune in at Fit FM 96.7. We tune in. Play that tune there again, Bev. We love it.
Please accept what I have to share. Soul traveling through the universe. Writing sigma tune, chorus and verse. In the realm of nothingness, I free my mind. Out of your zone, can't be confined. Unaffected by heat and cold, floating as an untainted soul. A mystic soul who knows no time, with a mystic song from a mystic mind. A mystic soul who knows no time, with a mystic song from a mystic mind. A mystic soul who knows no time, with a mystic song from a mystic mind. A mystic soul who knows no time, with a mystic song from a mystic mind. A mystic soul who knows no time. A mystic song, yeah. From a mystic mind. I'm wind and rain, earth and sky, sun and moon,
raw. From the beginning, I'm moving within, moving out, confident that there's no fear doubt. I'm assured of who I am and where I'm from, yeah. I'll never, never, ever, ever bow down to your system of oppression, 'cause I know who I am. Yes, I know where I'm from, and I know who I am, and who I am. A mystic soul.
Mystic Soul there. Mystic Soul. What a bass line. That is Imara's latest release, Mystic Soul. And it has been released since what, May 4? So that's the newest one coming from Imara. We love that one, Imara. I can tell you it's going to do well. That's a project between Imara, Roots Rock Music, and Poland. So we're going to Poland now. Imara. When you start tour, remember me? When you reach ready to go to Poland, remember me by Imara, please, may I beg you. All right. So we love that one, Imara there, Mystic Soul, right? So welcome back, folks. It is Cultural Mix, and we are in the studios of Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music. It is Cultural Mix, and we want you to stay with us for the next, what? We leave at 8 o'clock. Stay with us until 8. Math's not so good enough. It is 6:22. So, you know the amount of time we have left. That's right amount of time. Okay. So we're asking you to stay with us until that time. Interesting show lined up with our guest who is ready, Mr. Vegas. But guess what? Charlotte is checking in from Louisiana. Big up yourself, Charlotte. And Jeline, she is in Massachusetts. Thank you so much there. And Derwin is saying, with all the happenings, it was still a great year. That's true, Derwin. We know what is happening, and we were able to stay on top of things for the most part. And that's how we want to continue and move on. We don't want to make too much thing kind of bother we, with meds. We want to be sure of what we're doing as we go through. So we want you to stay with us. It really has been an awesome year, and we want to continue same way. All right? So check in with us, continue to check in, and continue to tell your friends to check in with us, right? As we go through this evening Cultural Mix. K, it sounds good for real. I tell you, man, it's a really nice song, and I know it's going to do well, especially in Europe. So we want to big up those folks in Poland who have reached out to Imara, and really, they have come out with a great product. We want to big up everybody for that. May is Child Month, and I'm not so sure me like how, what is happening. I don't know. It's a recurring thing. Are our children unsafe in Jamaica? I don't know. Maybe that question we don't have to ask it, because we can see that we don't really have much protection for our children. I want us to go back to the time where that culture of the village, not only raising the child, but protecting the child. Because we can't have, for example, a case now with that 13-year-old with 5 or 4, 5, great tone man, go and just take her, just take, and nobody not see, nobody never hear nothing what go on. I don't know. It is sad, and we can't stay so Jamaica. We have to do something. We have to protect our children. That culture of us protecting children when we see them, making sure that they're okay. You see them on the road by themselves, you say, where I come from, we need to go back to that kind of thing, because, may I tell you, if this is how we're going to continue, we're going to be in problems. And it drains our energy, it drains our spirit when our children are not protected. When our children are hurt, we are hurt. And we talk about children are the future. If this is what we are doing to the future, what's going to happen? If this is what we're doing to the children who are the future, what is going to happen? We're not going to have no future. So let us make an effort, please, may I beg on the people, and take care of our children. Indeed, they are the present, and they're going to be the future. And if we don't have it in us to protect our children, who we are going to protect? So let us, I'm going to say, let us go back to that kind of culture that we're used to. Where when I was growing up, everybody know your parents, know you can't out a road and in a no problem because people are out there to protect you, looking out for you because them know your mother, them know your grandmother, them know every story about you. We want to go back to that kind of tradition, that kind of heritage, please, people. So, we can have the Jamaica that we're going to feel comfortable raising our children in. All right, please. It is May, and we want to make sure, say, we do something. All right. Okay, so enough of that. Let us talk about what we're going to do this evening. We're going to be talking with an entertainer. Everybody knows Mr. Vegas. Everybody know what is happening. Everybody know the stories. And as a matter of fact, he has a new song that we're going to talk about, doing very well, My Story. Which one we're going to play for us to join him in a little bit, Julia? Voices? All right, let us go with that one from Mr. Vegas himself.
Really good this come your way like I was saying. Wow. Me and me brethren, them a sit down on the corner, light up the fire and a boil green banana. Later we have to go igloo out a hell shop. Make a little stop by my girlfriend Lana. Long time when I see her, when a long time I wanna play some the music, not the sign that up in my yard. I feel like jamming to the reggae beat. Bubble up your body, just move your feet. I feel like jamming to the sweet vibration. Whoa, sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Loud up, sweet Jamaica. It bounce on the chicken. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica. All over the world, the jam rock fever. One strong people with a powerful culture. Baba with style are the fastest runner. No. Jamaican girls, them sweet like sugar. Key and starfish and coconut water. The Blue Mountain make you fly a little higher. No. I feel like jamming to the reggae beat. Dance to the rhythm and move your feet. I feel like jamming to the sweet vibration. Boy, sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica, we not left ya. Love me a key and my saltfish, we not left ya. Champion man banana, we not left ya. I'm a big flower dumpling, we not left ya. Ain't nothing like the sweet cool breeze a jammed up. String up the sun while it vibes can't done. Reggae music beautiful and people just a have fun. Jerk on a place I would have fish a steam down. Me proud of me island. Lord of God, me say me proud of me island. Come in St. Vegas, we proud of me island. Outlaw Jones will me say me proud of me island. Sweet Jamaica. I hear me. A song the boy, a song the top. Play it again. We tune in a picture from 96.7. We tune in. Play that tune there again, baby. We love it. Stop by my girlfriend Lana. Long time when I see her, when a long time I wanna play some the music, not the sign that up in my yard. I feel like jamming to the reggae beat. Bubble up your body, just move your feet. I feel like jamming to the sweet vibration. Whoa, sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Loud up, sweet Jamaica. It bounce on the chicken. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica. All over the world, the jam rock fever. One strong people with a powerful culture. Baba with style are the fastest runner. No. Jamaican girls, them sweet like sugar. Key and starfish and coconut water. The Blue Mountain make you fly a little higher. No. I feel like jamming to the reggae beat. Dance to the rhythm and move your feet.
beat. I feel like jamming to the sweet vibration. Boy, sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica.
Sweet Jamaica, we not left ya. Love me a key and me saltfish, we not left ya. Champion man banana, we not left ya. I'm a big flower dumpling, we not left ya.
Ain't nothing like the sweet cool breeze a jammed up. String up the sun while he vibes can't done. Reggae music beautiful and people just a have fun. Jerk on a place I would have fish a steam down.
Me proud of me island. Lord of God, me say me proud of me island. Come in St. Vegas, we proud of me island. Outlaw Jones, you me say me proud of me island.
Sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand.
Jamaica, Jamaica. That's where me come from. Bob Marley and the real, some of the real icon. After international career, they were the first champion. Now Usain Bolt at the world number Left moonshine, yeah, hear me. I sang the back, I sang the top. Play it again. We tune in on Picture FM 96.7. We tune in. Play that tune there again. We love it.
Marley and the real, some of the real icon. After international career, they were the first champion. Now Usain Bolt at the world number
This is Fit FM 96.7. Duncan's Trelawney.
Sweet, sweet Jamaica. After we island side, don't let it go, yo. So make it flow, make it flow, make it flow. That's how we did you. We say I down with it, and we not go away. Sweet jam down with it. Yes, we say we not go no way. And you can see them, and you see them, then you see them down in Jamaica. Hey, hey, yes, that is why we say we reach out to the people. All these people is coming your way each and every day like I will play in any way. Still you will hear me when we play. Yeah.
Beanie Man, we heard what? Freddie McGregor, we heard Daddy U-Roy, we heard Shaggy too, we heard what's his name again? Marcia Griffiths, we heard what the artist's name again, man? So many persons are on that one. Voices, Jamaican voices? Yes, sweet, sweet Jamaica. Music nice like what? So guess what now? Some persons were responding to what I was saying earlier. So Oberlin is saying the village still raise a child, but negatively. The Don men on corners smoking spliff, encouraging children to do wrong. They are raising the children. And that's a sad state of affairs. So can we take back? Reclaim? Yeah, I think that is what we need to do. Because we can't have that kind of raising for our children. It don't look good and it will not end well either. And we want the kind of Jamaica where we're going to feel comfortable leaving it with our children, with our grandchildren. And what is happening now, it's not going to work out. We have to do something and we have to do it now. We can't delay on this one. Jen Hugh, thank you there for joining with us. Talafo, Jen, you know you have to come with something. Jen Hugh, talk to me and tell me what is that you're saying there. Talofa folks. Come, Jen. Can you speak Spanish now? Tell me what is happening with that kind of greeting. Of course, Jen is always here with us from Warsop there in Trelawney. Another thing that came out, as I mentioned, Warsop, is I don't even know what to call it, massacring. There's such a word, we make it up, of a young lady. And as I read Wars Up there with Jen Hugh, and he's from Wars Up Trelawney to the man is a butcher. Can you imagine? So him used to him knife, and him used to how to cut things, and at the knife him used on the young girl, you know, because she says she not continuing at this no more. She want a break. She gonna leave, as a matter of fact. And the man use him knife, like him punch her sides, and him just turn the knife and from Wars Up Trelawney. When did we reach here? How we reach here, so? We have a lot of work to do. So our children are under attack, our women are under attack, our boys are under attack. We're just a violent society, and we need to take care of that. I don't know where it's going to start, but of course, we can start in the homes with the younger ones and see the improvement that can happen. Because all these men who are creating havoc, and wreaking havoc, they were once children, they were once babies, they were once little boys. So I can tell you that we seem to have dropped the ball as parents and as mothers, right? So we want for that reclaiming of who we were and what the village was like raising the child, and not raising the child in a negative way. We want to raise our children with positive reinforcement. We want them to understand that they're safe, and if children can't be safe, we don't have no Jamaica. Might as well just pack up this. Jen, I know the man, but not the lady. Okay, I think she's talking about the gruesome kind of act these people are carrying out. So, okay, so yeah, speak some more upon we now, Jen Hugh. Yes, we know you speak some more upon we. It's a greeting. It's for hello in Samoa. We have to start with the parenting, Charlotte, for true. That is where we have to start, because as parents, if you begin growing your boys and allowing them to understand how life is, you're in a relationship and somebody say, I hate this, we will kill them for. We need our boys to understand those. So it's a different kind of raising that we have to deal with in this time. We have to, some people say, teach them to understand rejection. And I don't know if it is total rejection, but it is for them to understand that people can change their minds. People can change their minds, right? And if somebody change their mind, just allow them to go on. And don't, be the kind of person who say if them can't be with you, them can't be with nobody else. Because that is where that is when the danger comes in. And that is where we see where you kill the girl and you end up going to kill yourself in a lot of cases. So murder, suicide. We don't want that kind of thing, because with that kind of thing, Jamaica not going away. So we want, as we heard in the song, sweet, sweet Jamaica, right? That's what we want to happen for the Jamaica. There was a song earlier said, the kind of Jamaica we want. It was a festival song for 2020. The kind of Jamaica we want the kind of Jamaica where our children are safe. Let us bring back that kind of heritage, bring back that kind of culture, bring back that kind of tradition. We are listening to again, Sweet, Sweet Jamaica. He's coming on, yeah.
Me and my virgin, them a sit down on the corner, like a the fire and a wild green banana. Later we have to go igloo out of Elsa.
Little stop by my girlfriend Lana. Long time when I see her, when a long time I wanna. Plays up the music, I decide that up in my yard.
I feel like jamming to the reggae beat. Bubble up your body, just move your feet. I feel like jamming to the sweet vibration. Whoa, sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand.
Loud up mercy.
Sweet Jamaica.
It bounce on the tree now.
Sweet Jamaica.
Sweet Jamaica. All over the world, about the jam rock fever. One strong people with a powerful culture. Papa with style are the fastest runner. No. Jamaican Them girls, them sweet like sugar. Key and starfish and coconut water. The Blue Mountain make you fly a little higher.
Lord. I feel like jamming to the reggae beat. Dance to the rhythm and move your feet. I feel like jamming to the sweet vibration. Oh, sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica.
Sweet Jamaica, we nah left ya. Love me a key and my saltfish, we nah left ya. Top ya man banana, we nah left ya. I'm a big flower dumpling, we nah left ya.
Ain't nothing like the sweet cool breeze a jammed up. String up the sun while it vibes can't done. Reggae music beautiful and people just a have fun. Jerk on a place where the fish are seen down.
Me proud of me island. Lord of God, me say me proud of me island. Come in St. Vegas, we proud of me island. Outlaw Jones will me say me proud of me island.
Sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand.
Right.
Jamaica, Jamaica. That's where me come from. Bob Marley and the Railers, them are the real icon. Arthur International Curry, they were the first champion. Now Usain Bolt at the world number one.
Sweet, sweet Jamaica. After we island side, don't let it go down. So make it flow, make it flow, make it flow. That's how we do. We say I down with it, and we not go away. Sweet jam down with it. Yes, we say we not go nowhere. And you see them, and you see them, then you see them, then we down in Jamaica. Hey, hey, yes, that is why we say, we the town of the people. All these people, this coming your way, and every day like I will play in any way. So you will hear me when we play, yeah.
Trying to figure out some of the voices that we heard on that one. We still heard Freddie McGregor, Shaggy, Beanie Man, Daddy U-Roy, Sister Marcia Griffiths. Who else we heard on that one? Quite a few persons on that one. Sweet, sweet Jamaica. That's how we proud of we island. Yeah. Vegas, welcome, man.
Big up my artists.
You have to go put me for one tune. I'm telling you. You have to go put me on a tune.
Yes, I. Thanks for having me on the program. I was sitting backstage.
Yes.
I was wondering what's going on, but it come like the thing not compatible with the Samsung, so I switched the phone.
Okay. Can you have the phones them like that? Not true?
Yes. No, it's not the phones them like that. I just try have two look a banger.
Two little banger, yes, man. So we want to welcome you, Vegas, and of course we want to say thank you for accepting the invitation.
Yeah, man. Anytime, sister.
So from Clifford to Vegas. Where Vegas come from after Clifford?
You know that I was playing soccer one day. And a cousin of mine, I'm not a good soccer player.
When you say soccer, you mean what we call football at Jamaica, right?
Yeah, football.
Okay.
So he's not a good football player. If you say soccer, you must know, say, me not good.
You don't have the thing that way there.
So me just not a good football player. So of course I play and, me not play good, me I lose the ball and them thing they went, So my cousin now named Lee for him just get mad for me and just say, yo, you play like a girl from Las Vegas. Yeah. So every time I touch the ball, now the man must say, my ball Vegas.
Vegas.
So me reject it, So
you just work with it.
So because in Jamaica when somebody I try to put a name on you and you reject it, at that time it stick.
At that time it stick.
Them say bother you.
Yeah, but Vegas is working and Mr. Vegas on top of that.
No, it's the city of light.
Yes, it is working.
Yes,
So we get that out of the way. So do you still use Clifford? Anybody call it Clifford still?
people close to me, but
Okay.
when somebody say Clifford, like if me and my girl argue, I'm here Clifford, me know me not problem.
Yes.
All right. So you
Oh.
see it to my mother. 'Cause
Yes.
when my mother, me on good terms. I
Mm.
mean, I get no problem. She said, Cliffy,
Yes,
come
man.
get a dinner, but you here, Clifford.
You
So
know,
something all
say
right.
that problems.
Something all right.
Yes. So as you talk about your mother, you see,
Yes.
I saw where you are graduating or you have graduated, and
Tomorrow.
you were really
Graduating tomorrow.
tomorrow. You are really sorry that your mom is not here to share in the moments. Talk to me about you graduating from Broward College.
Well, I started out re-educating myself about 3-4 years ago.
How important is that, or was
Because
that?
I just started learning stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and what I was learning, I had to do a lot of research, and I just wanted more.
Mm-hmm.
Me just get greedy. So in so doing, and the amount of research I was doing, and the results I was getting,
Mm-hmm.
I just became more interested in academics.
Okay.
So I went. I remember my mom wrote me a letter before I got my break in music.
Mm-hmm.
So I was still trying to get the break, running around from studios to studios. From studio to studio, and she wrote me a letter and basically tell me off,
Mm-hmm.
She said, so you want to live, you want to be a croft, all right?
Mm-hmm.
It a workout,
Mm.
It was kind of that because she wanted me to like
Go to school.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I get a real job, it's get a
Yeah.
real work. But
Yeah.
I couldn't get a quote unquote a real work like what she that want me maybe get.
Mm-hmm.
Based on the qualifications that I had. With basically no qualification.
Mm-hmm.
Because I dropped out of school when I started 9th grade.
Okay.
Yeah. So but the letter they always in
Sticking in
the
your
back
head.
of my mind, yeah. So after
And which
becoming
that was where Oberlin?
yeah, I went to Oberlin
Mm-hmm.
for 2 years.
Okay.
So after achieving some of the things that I dreamt of,
Mm-hmm.
like being an artist and so forth and so on.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted more
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
for Vegas, or more for I expected more from Clifford
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
Vegas. I don't just see myself. When you look at Bob Marley life, Bob Marley is not just an artist; he's complete,
Yeah.
well-rounded.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I say, if Bob Marley get to continue his journey, we'd learn a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Because him is like a philosopher, him is an orator,
Yeah.
where you can actually, get more than just the rhythm and the lyrics and the
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
melodies. So it's just that I envision, myself as a person who can inspire people outside of just singing music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a person who can, reach out to the youth them in our society.
Mm-hmm.
And if me I
Mm-hmm.
go tell the youth them say, yo, you can try education, me have to show them say, I am willing to try it as well. I am willing to take that step in educating myself. So to go from, getting a GED, getting my GED, which is equivalent to a high school diploma.
Okay.
But it afforded me the opportunity now to enroll in Broward.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I did Broward for almost 2 years and graduating tomorrow with my associate
Tomorrow.
degree in mass communication. And then I'll head over to FIU because I was accepted in FIU,
Tell us what FIU is. Florida.
Florida International University.
Vegas, congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Want to tell you this up front
Yes, I.
before I forget. Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
How important you think now? Do you think there are other entertainers maybe who should venture into formal education?
Well, I cannot really think for people, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot really think for someone. Somebody have to really want something.
Mm-hmm.
What's the purpose?
So you can't want for people what they don't want for themselves.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Because, all right, case in point, we're in a pandemic now, right? We've been shut down for the past year and some months.
Yeah.
I think we have enough spare time, but we could have tap
Launch out
into other
on some
things.
other things, yeah.
Because we're not up on stage now, and we hardly can put out any music because people not even have money to take care of them families.
Yeah.
Much more, to spend a bag of money on music now. So we cannot tour. So we have time now, can do things that we wanted to do. So what you did want to do before you become an artist. But as artist, you did want to be in a life and that's it. Well, I can't want for you because that's what you did want.
Yeah.
We don't want to be an artist. Me do want to be more than an artist. At one time, all police me try it on.
Wow. So there are persons who said congratulations before when I made the post on Facebook that we're going to be talking to you, congratulating you for making this step and so on. But I also saw where you got an award, social and behavioral award.
Right. When I joined this sociology class, the course, it was just something about sociology. Just learning about the things that we see around us and learning about the way human interact and the way how we relate to things. How we make things become social problems. What were not social problems before we turn them into social problems. And then you start learn some things, and you learn things like at one point people used to say cigarette used to good for people's teeth. And just something simple like that. I say, yo man, we come a long way. It's a matter when now we know say cigarette them scientists have our science has evolved where people now realize that cigarette causes cancer with nicotine and all them things here. Yeah. So now that we have seen how people and time have changed, then I don't want to stay stagnant. And sociology is a course that I was really interested in. So I really digged in. It's a mess. I'm really digging at certain way where
So the award now.
Yeah, I really dug into it. Yeah.
So the social and behavioral award, it means that you would have what? Topped your group, topped your class?
I think is more of just completing assignments on time and maybe the better grades are so forth.
So you're a good student, Vegas. That's good student.
Just like for me a reason now, you see sociology, I saw your reason in sociology,
Yes.
So you can be yourself. That's the thing with sociology.
Yes, and that would be right up your street to just come out and just be yourself.
Exactly. So is just we tend to let things become problematic. Because we don't understand it.
Congrats, Vegas, from Cultural Mix and from Fit FM.
Yes, I.
May I tell you, we're really proud of this kind of move that you have made and the achievement that you have made. And of course, it is going to inspire others because if you, in fact, just want to be which part you're there in a life, then nobody can want more for you. But if you want to move forward, the opportunities are there for you to just take charge and just apply yourself really to what is happening.
Well, that's the mission, and we keep learning, we're still students, so we keep learning because I will be there for learning, I remember when I just started, and my nephew Jay, I get me up to the point where we can, go take my GED test, and the man said 2 negative, and I say, yo, a negative that man. There's some simple things, we never know. You understand? Simple things.
Yes.
And just to go from there to where we're at now. Yeah. It's
and
like,
you want to even go further?
Yeah, man. I want to, man.
Because once you start to acquire certain knowledge, you don't want to stop. Not true.
No, you get love it.
Yeah.
And as I say, I was always a person who interested in worldviews. And sociology. That's why I switched my major to sociology because it gave me that something there.
Yeah. We're going to be talking about some of the things later on where it comes on to views because I've been listening and I've been watching and I've been following some of your posts and where your worldview, what influenced your worldview and them kind of thing as talk to religion. So we're going to go down into the discussion. You said you went to Oberlin for what, 2 years? Where were you exactly raised in Jamaica?
I was born in Kingston. Manizer Road, a place named Big Yard.
Mm-hmm.
So we left to we left to Upper St. Andrew, where a place called Pigeon Valley, up Unity, past Lawrence Tab and go up there.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Unity Primary, then then my mother sent me to live with some people in Parks Road, over that side, over above Rock side. So then I went to Allman in old age, and left Allman in old age and went back to Oberlin. Went to Oberlin because I went back to live with my mom.
Okay.
Right.
So growing up in Jamaica, especially the rural parts of Jamaica now, up in the St. Andrew Hills, what were some of the cultural practices? Because this program is cultural mix. What were some of the cultural practices, if any, that you saw growing up that you would have said, wow, and probably even now as an adult, you look back on it and say, those were some of the things that kind of grew me into a boy, grew me into a man, the kind of person that I want to be. You remember any of those practices, any of those traditions, family traditions or so?
I think one of the main things up that side is farming. That's one of the main things up there. So and the age, the age, like when you start doing like certain chores and planting and all of them things, like that could even be a side hustle then. Because we could go pick chocolate or busy on them thing there
and sell.
Yeah, so that was one of the things. I think a lot of the youth them around me, outside of some of us at one point, you start for the company, you start gambling them things there. Like but of course, farming is one of the things them up there. So no way I see the youth them really took on to.
I mean, I tell you, say, we have to go turn back to that, because what is happening now, we have to grow our own food, and we have to eat what we grow, because it's all get better than how we see it now.
Definitely, so, and music was also a part of the way we grew up. Like, people didn't want to become like artists because we were influenced by people from up that side. Like, Stitcher them used to come Lawrence Taverneau.
Okay.
Stereo and Sound. So we always hear the cassette them and all them things there.
What was your first musical experience?
Just when we were at lunch one day, and my brother named Romy was DJing. And some people are gathered around. So I beat the decks and I just jump in and just start sing. Never seen you looking so lovely as you've been tonight. Never seen you shine so bright.
Okay.
Be a girl start come round.
I can imagine.
So me as a man, I go school barefoot now. That kind of work for me because the barefoot youth have a nice vibes.
I get all the girls too.
Yeah. So that based on if we can stretch my memory, expand my memory.
Yeah.
That's something now when we can say, that I one of the first experience me have with music, just being appreciated or accepted in a high school.
You spoke about Stitchy. Who are some of the other persons in the music that influence you?
Pinchers, Sanchez, them artists there. Courtney Melody. Yeah.
You know why
Eddie Fitzroy.
I respect what you have said, because sometimes you talk to entertainers and say, who are some of the people influencing, and them no want to make it sound like, say, you listen to somebody and you really got inspired by it, like them just born can do what them do. So I really appreciate the fact.
We used to make counteraction off we used to make counteraction off Stitching them tune. When Stitchy sing young girl, yeah, your size. We have tune that say young girl, look your size.
Yes.
Yeah.
So at least we can see where the influence coming from. You know what I mean? Yes, man. And we see you growing over the years as an entertainer. What would you say is that point where you say, wow, when you really launch out into the music, what is it that made you stop and look and say, so it go on here, so?
Listen to me. I think just going around because I left Oberlin High School.
Mm-hmm.
Me and a youth up in the hills. Had some altercation and the man say, "Man, kill me."
Mm-hmm.
See, a big man, a bully. He used to
Mm-hmm.
beat me up on them things here.
Mm-hmm.
Them was like the bully of the community. So me and him getting some altercation and me tell him a curse word and him say, "Ma discipline me," and it blew, it blew over.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at Oberlin school gate one day and saw him looking for me because I did hear words say "I kill men," which time see me. I
Mm-hmm.
used him Wenji.
Mm-hmm.
See? And I saw him before he stood up,
Mm-hmm.
started looking like him scanning the school, the gate area for me.
If him see you.
Right. So I saw him before and I kind of slide under the bus like
Mm-hmm.
and jumped down a gully and not even breeze couldn't catch me. So I said, "Nah, go back to school." Right. So when I came to Kingston now, I came back to where I was born. 59 Manager Road, big yard, and I have a son that the yard now named Small Axe, which is my cousin's son. So that's now we see artists, a common artist. Pliers, I remember Pliers used to just did every night I sing and I shake him hand. Even the tune I say, "I heard about this girl, her name is Maxine. Pretty like a bunch of roses."
Yeah.
I used to watch Pliers, I sing that every night, Before busting them used to walk with a little lyrics book in them and or something like Sarah Pouch. And he have a big woman named Barbara. So we used to see Pliers now. So
the Pliers business, you know.
Yeah, man. A big woman named Barbara and them hatty big woman there them days.
Yes, man.
So all of them things that we have up out and I say, "Yo, what's something want to have a big woman like that, As a little youth, because we see him as a little youth, I'm a part of that big woman there.
Yes, man. Big woman thing.
We not even know if I'm woman, we just say a female woman still. We all the manager, but we just two see them apart.
Yeah.
See, we learn all our name and everything. I think she the name Barbara.
Mm.
And him don't ever say, sing, I'm Stagali. And then I say, yo, and I get too forward, So, so that right, that's how I inspire we, So when the big shots them forward and touch the mic, when the sound, when everybody kind of left out of the dance, we get a little chance. Now, me and a youth name, forgot what him name. But a youth from a big yard, me and him used to go at it. Yeah, so at this, we start getting more interested. And I started pursuing music from them time there. Ended up around Pick Out. That used to produce Ninja Man and Pliers again. And Pick Out took us, around him and started grooming us musically.
Okay.
And then from there, I my brother, Carlton from Tamlins, linked up.
Did that make it any easier for you?
Well, no. I think sometimes you have to prove yourself.
Okay.
On your own. Because maybe me I sing my brother never like me I sing.
Okay.
Because my brother is more of a vocalist, like
yes, man.
R&B vocalist. Yeah, my brother. So when me come and I sing, him not really not sing something. Him want me sing and him want me call myself Clifford Smith. And me I say, yo, nobody not gonna work with that old man name there,
Clifford.
So me say, can you imagine him come up and say, we bring on stage Clifford Smith? And me I say, no, that not gonna work, bossy. So me and him couldn't agree. I say, wait, do share me name your father again and name there, So me and him couldn't get along with that now. Plus me I sing J. So I say, yo, how can I fool singing that, But he meant well. He wanted me to sing like how Sanchez them can sing good on him. You understand? Because I guess me have the ability there.
So you had to prove yourself. Him not open a door per se for you.
Because me didn't want to sing like me don't want to be different. Me don't want to be like a Pinchers with him own sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me don't want to be like a Barrington Levy with him own sound.
Okay.
So I started out sounding like Sanchez, but me know that couldn't bust me. You see me I say? So
how did you find your own sound? What made you find your own sound then? Because after you realized that sounding like Pinchers wouldn't work.
Like Sanchez
Sanchez. How did you find your own sound?
One day a sound man named De La Soul. He gave me a DAT cassette to do some dub. So I do the dub them, and he asked me to get a Cabra and get a Daniel because I started pairing with Daniel now. So I used to hang out around Weepo, around Stone Love, and Cabra used to come around, so Cabra start rate me because I'm like when I sing.
Okay.
That time I'm really like singing like a Sanchez vibe. So a youth now is a family member. Yeah. Him now come for that cassette and I said to him, I don't get nothing from you. So as me walk off now, him just use a piece of iron and broke my jawbone.
Oh no.
And break my jawbone. So my mouth now was wired for like 5 weeks, 5.5 weeks. But Jeremy Hardy know that recorded Zim Zima with Beanie Man. He had the beat, the playground beat. And I called him and I was like, yo, Jeremy, we need to get on the rhythm. We have a bad song for you, because I wrote Nike here during that whole ordeal. When I was going through the ordeal, mouth wired, can't eat and everything there. I start home a little melody on the rhythm, because I have the rhythm playing every day. So I get so, me and the rhythm basically married now. Yeah, we have a union. So me now, I hum something on the rhythm and I hum something on the rhythm and me just, and it just starts so nice on the rhythm. So I called Jeremy Hardy and I said, yo, me have a song for you ready, me have a song, He must say, he must put out the rhythm now because Beanie Man want him song out. And I say, yo, give me a week, man, give me a week. So him say, 1 week. So, it wasn't even time for the wires them to come out. So when I went to Jeremy Hardy, as soon as the doctor, removed the wires, I couldn't open my mouth to project my voice.
So you created your sound right there.
Right there, so now me I sing through my teeth. Yes, obviously on in the air. My jaw hurt me. Yes, so that's another sound barn. So
look at that, man.
Yeah, man.
They would have said out of an awful situation.
Yes, I.
There came your voice as being Vegas. Well, we come to know as your Vegas voice. But me like how you kind of came out of that situation on top of it, because it wouldn't end well if we're some other persons, So that
well, I never wanted to end any other way because I did just come from jail. Prior to that.
Jail Vegas?
Yeah, man, I was running a cook shop.
Oh.
I was running a cook shop, and one day, my chef sick out. A youth named Brandon, walk in peace. He was killed a few years ago. So Brandon didn't come to work. And I have no chef now to cook, and it's a whole pot chicken and everything to cook because I start getting a nice crowd.
Okay.
This cook shop.
Hold on, Vegas, because I want to hear the cook shop story here. We're going to take a little break and come right back. You hear?
Yeah, man, take your time.
Get some water.
Make it with our family. Wicked them no like see me greatness. Once you want me brother, my brother feel life. Once you want me sister, my sister feel life. Me no keep friend, my brother feel life. Me no keep friend, my sister feel life. Now everybody sing, my sister, my brother. We've been through the storm, through the weather. Stick together like birds of a feather. Nobody can say we never sell out each other. Look out for one another, we no beggar. We aim high success, no measure. A real community, we share the treasure. Some of them get blood pressure when them see we doing better. We see the glory, but them don't know me story. Them don't know my story, them don't know my story. No time me did I look at head story, but true me know me family did I go worry. Me have to learn to fight the dirty heart throw me. No a blessing Jah pour me. Stay humble as so mama grow me. Ooh, yeah. Once you want me brother, my brother feel life. Once you want me sister, my sister feel life. Me no keep friend, my brother feel life. Me no keep friend, my sister feel life. You have some friend when no happy, say you're happy. Them we bust your head with a double shotty. Them not real, them a carbon copy. A dirty and black like Blue Mountain coffee. Let me know different thing, cause some of them are zombie. Gonna prison should you kill your friend for your candy. But me family me different like a vigilante. Food in a storehouse and it plenty. Once you want me brother, my brother feel like. Once you want me sister, my sister feel like. Me brother, you're my brother for life. Me not keep friend, you're my sister for life. Now everybody sing, my sister, my brother. We've been through the storm, through the weather. Stick together like birds of a feather. Nobody can say we ever sell out each other. Look out for one another, we no beggar. We ain't high success, no measure. A real community, we share the treasure. Some of them get blood pressure when them see we doing better. Them man go see the glory, but them not know my story.
But them don't know my story. Hey, you're my brother for life. Hey, you're my sister for life. Vegas, me love the one day. Me love the one day.
Yeah, man.
And story. So we're into the story now of you had a cook shop and you did start get a whole heap of customers.
Right.
And the chef never come.
Right. So the chef now come and me for find a chef. So a virgin said to me, say, such and such can cook,
Mm-hmm.
So I link such and such and give such and such a chance.
Mm-hmm.
But such and such couldn't cook. And mash up the whole of the food.
Hey.
So through that now, the people them start bring back the food and all kind of things, and the day never work out good.
Uh-huh. So we end up at jail after that.
So I know after the day finished now, I try give such and such a piece of food.
Mm-hmm.
And give such and such some money, because basically the people then bring back the food them and lose a bag of money. So
yeah,
when I gave the person the money, them throw it back on the floor. I say, we argue that.
Mm-hmm.
So I took up the money. So one day I was sitting there and somebody said to me, say, yo, be careful, because such and such said them come kill you, because you work them and pay them.
Mm-hmm.
So I did I cut up some chicken with a knife, and then such and such come down the road now and have a cutlass knife back. So I see like such and such, like him, I go for the cutlass and I just jump on him and get a cut pan him, man. And as the man get the cut pan him, man, say, man, a police jeep a pass.
Oh no.
And no ask no question.
Just scrape you up
at the back of the jeep, carry me around at the station and cuff me, and then whoops, send me off to Huntsby. So my experience on Huntsby, just for one day, was enough for me. I say, yo, me no want to come back down here, so So that is the reason why I was so nonchalant with the situation when the person approached me.
With your jaw?
Yeah, for the that cassette. So I never really, even
wanted to go no further.
Exactly.
Another life lesson right there. So for you,
Yeah, man.
And for persons, because once you have that experience, you say, boy, I'm not cut out to that something here. So you know,
man, jail, me don't know how man go jail. Jail are one of the worst place, especially jail. Like, I say prison maybe a little better, but jail, trust me, one of the worst experience me have in my lifetime, and it's just one day. And trust me, the heat. It's like it's a oven them lock you up. Me don't know how man bad, Me don't know.
Some of them don't know
badness. It's just weird.
They don't
know man go to jail and go back.
Yes, you have somewhere go back,
Yeah, it don't make sense. It's like I can't understand it.
What is the story behind this new song?
Just it's like I am blessed. I'm tell the people them say, yo, through it all, I'm blessed because I got through enough obstacles. But I'm blessed because me have a roof over my head. I used to sleep on people's floor, and I have my children and I can't take care. So this now I say, yo, but all of that blessing that we see, me still have a story. You understand? Enough time me stress out of my mind just like any other human being. Me open up to the audience and share some personal things, and I think that was even therapeutical for me.
Okay.
To expose myself a certain way. Because it stopped me from doing things that I maybe would have regretted.
In the
my
song,
story just a talk about the struggles them and women face. So no matter what, everything we see I go on in the career and everything, everybody have a story.
What I like about the song, you say, once you're my brother for life.
Right.
Once you're my sister for life.
Right, because when I go through, women think I'm a friend them. Them never wish me well. It's like them join the crowd and think that something wrong with me, or me a madman, or me a girl clown, or whatever the situation was. Them would join the crowd where I go there. So like people like Miss Kitty, I mean, that's why I love her so much. I would stand up at the fire any day with her. She was one of the persons that would call me and wrap her arm around me. And say, yeah, man, cry if you have to cry, man. I want to tell you, a human being. I say. So the people when me the things that them people that they check for me and reach out to me. Because sometimes I go through something, I just a brother or a sister you want to talk to,
Yeah.
And then you leave that to friends, and the friends them not come through.
So may I say to you now how important it is for us to have that kind of either one or two people in our circle to know so if there's anything around or anything going on with we have this person that we can confide in.
These are the people who will tell you the truth. These are the people who will dare for your truth, thick and thin.
And them now go just in the hype with you.
Exactly. Them are the people were essential in your journey. Understand? Them dead for you no matter what. If you broke tomorrow, them dead for you. If I want bread, them broke it and give you a piece. You understand? Them know you can reason with them, because I remember saying we're social creatures.
Yeah.
So we always look at social group. Anybody tell us say yo, them just can't stay by themselves. That's how them deal when they go to prison, put you in isolation. That's I saw them drive people crazy in a prison when they put you in a confinement where you are alone, talk to the walls them. So any human being that is not in any form of confinement, tell us that them not like socialize is ridiculous. Even if you have 5 people, because we are social creatures.
So you want to have that solid circle of
small
family
and solid
friends.
Yeah. Small and solid.
Small and solid. Yeah, and that is why sometimes when I hear people say you can't trust nobody and you can't trust not when you're human, I find it very strange, because you have to have somebody, if I have one person.
I believe in energy,
Yeah.
I believe in vibration. I believe in frequency.
So
if you're around me and your frequency wrong, I go pick it up. So and I tell people that come around me, if somebody come around me and I say, okay, me have this business and I want to get involved with it. I tell this person, you don't have to rob me. Where you rob me right here, so I take your share from now and that's how it go. Because I'm not going to trust you with more than what I can afford to lose. So you know for sure your loyalty and show me say, yo, you're there for not just the hype, not just for the first water you see you wash, but we are going to build together, because I believe in building.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in unity and building. So when people come around me, I can just simple things, simple experiments, me just use and know so people are real.
And pick up them energy.
Yeah, man. From you pick it up, you just don't, because when you're spiritual, with spirituality, you only can fool yourself.
Yeah.
You understand?
You mentioned Miss Kitty earlier and said when you there go through a kind of thing, you could have gone to her. You see that kind of thing for express yourself?
Right.
And if it even means that you go cry and shed. So I was watching a video and I saw you, what the Breakfast Club, the American thing. And when me looking at the middle of the interview, me just see you bust out a bawling. I mean, I say, how often do we see men, especially, we cry.
Because you have to understand, a whole thing did so, when you realize, okay, you have other children and you want to do something stupid, but you can't do it. Understand me? I say,
yes.
And you just say, yo, but that is one of them things you learn from it, and you're glad say that you did do compared to someone that they are
to something else. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. At one point, Vegas, you had retired from music.
Tried to.
Oh, you tried. You tried. It never worked out, obviously.
No, because you were going on. Me did sick.
Okay.
There thing with the doctors that said I had pericarditis, which is fluid around the pericardium.
Okay.
And some doctors were saying I had GERD. Right, which is a bad case of, like acid reflux,
Okay.
So through the whip of pain, I travel and I tour, me just in a pain.
Yeah.
Getting admitted in the hospital, I feel like a old man. I walk up and down with a, when you walk in with a tray, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, tray for your tablets, it's like a old man.
Yeah.
It's no disrespect to people who have them issues, but I felt like an old man. So I just couldn't deal with it. There's a lot of pain. I have to take pure tablet. And sometimes you take the prednisone and it makes you moody.
Wow.
You start hallucinating and them thing when they get, I remember going to the doctor one time.
Mm-hmm.
I was having pain and the man gave me some big white tablet, and I swear to you, I just feel like jump through the hotel window.
Oh no.
You see me I say? So it was real bad, man. Real bad. Me tell me yard and hallucinate like me, I say I'll dopey and them something.
Oh no.
I'm drugged up. Real drugged up.
Yeah.
So that's why I can relate to people where I'm under some form of depression and drugged up. Or people who take, abuse substance. I can understand.
How did you come out of that though?
So it went on for years. I was taking Nexium and prednisone like round the clock. Nexium, prednisone, painkillers, dep on tour. I have to end up in a hospital, all kind of something just on tour. And it was like, yo, I can't bother tour no more. That's from the CD them. Tell the man them to retire and so forth and so on. But then I Am Blessed came out.
Okay.
I Am Blessed for Live Up. And that came out. And just started playing a lot. And I was like, yo, if I met that brother, I know because the youth them have to eat.
Yeah.
So I went back on the road, but still living in pain. But, I just had to do it. So I was touring everything in pain and all that kind of things. And then years passed. And I came across a brother named Dr. Sebi. I mean, so coming across Dr. Sebi, now I found a brother now named Day were linked with Dr. Sebi.
Dr. Sebi.
And Foota Hype now introduced me to Congo. Yeah. One time I actually did a live and I was in England. And I had flu. And Foota Hype called me and said, see, you're dead. Me have the real link for you. You have cool. And him started telling me a bag of things. So I link with Congo. And from South, me get a link with Day now. Who's a herbalist.
Okay.
So I cut out meat and sugar for a minute out of my diet. And from I cut out meat and sugar out of my diet, it's like, I don't get sick again.
Look at that. Look at that.
So one time the doctor didn't want to do all surgery for my pericardium, to remove whatever the pericardium, and I was like, the surgery I got broke me. It's like millions of dollars the surgery I got cost, like over $1 million US dollars.
Wow.
So it's a good thing I never even do the surgery. The only time I get sick now is when I go against the things that I put in place. Like don't eat and go sleep.
Yeah.
Don't eat fried food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't eat no meat because the meat make my body, and people, you're free to eat what you want to eat, but the meat make my body become acidic.
And it does that to most people.
Right, and because the pancreas them now produce enough enzyme to break down.
It does that, yeah.
So you find out, say, the acid start come back up in the esophagus.
Yeah. So a lot of people have acid reflux and them kind of something there.
And you have the pain now, and pain a lick on your shoulder, and lick on your elbow, and lick your elbow, and you say, where the pain you come from? Because you don't know now. Some people got doctor, and doctor give them a wrong diagnosis. Because you go there and you say your back hurt you when it's the reflux. The body's acidic.
Yeah, the cause really is what you have to look for. Don't treat the symptom.
Exactly.
But look for the cause.
So once I start looking
for the cause and identifying the cause.
Yeah, man, and start and change my diet. That was key for me. But now and then I slack off again. Like, no, I'm not doing 100% good. So my herbalist, me just talk to him before me call and him say, what you do? Yeah, because I'm really strict like that.
So you have to have that kind of commitment that you
just smell some chicken and fry one day and just want some. I say, yo, Jano. From this, me just turn back star.
Yeah, because as you talk about turn back, Vegas. At one point, you were a Christian.
Yeah.
As you talk about turn back, it's like a ring.
I was giving an intro.
Yeah, you look like you're really a turn back. We're gonna break and play our next song, and then we talk about the Christian journey, and then from the Christian journey, now we're gonna continue into other things. Really, really interesting talking with Vegas, and I want to congratulate you again, Vegas. We not stop till we don't talk. We're gonna take a little break, and then we come right back.
Yes, I does the blessing. I does the blessing. Father God blessing. 12 more blessing. I does the blessing. I does the blessing. Them can't stop me. I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day I'm wake up in the morning and I lay my head to rest. Every day of my life, I am blessed. Give me up, me say me praise God straight. Make money, money haters, fun bad mind. God knows me love woman. Me father him, that's why me born. And enough of them a try stop me fly past them straight. Funny for them a wicked, so what them in a rate. You know them want back still little food from me plate, but I got over devil a hell for them straight. I am blessed every day of my life. I am blessed when I wake up in the morning and I lay my head to rest. Every day of my life, I am blessed. God bless me up, Him watch over me. So when the wicked rise, judgment for them. For 10 years, me I make it. Someday I had to sit down, but me a tour. Hands up from you, now bow stand. Well, I make me pick up me friend them. Live up your rhythm,
Cultural mix.
Cultural mix.
Every Friday afternoon, 6 to 8 p.m. with Bev Moonchild and Fit FM 96.7. And we tune in every Friday. We lock in. I Shadrach said that.
I'm me a the Black Panther from down a Wakanda. Baby, me get the herb, give me the stamina. So come make me dance to the song, yeah. Girl, you pretty like Nakia. Are you a Miss Atty Atty? You know I said the girls them we come back. If you know want a girl, use a puller. Girl, me want put a bread in your oven, but it a go nicer with a little jam. Turn around, walk in and hug up your woman, cause you know how much she love jam. This a no bag about a straight up action, turn it up like 99 jams. Mr. Right round the world, them a play this a Wakanda jam, jam, jam. Last year, girl last broke off back, but this a year me come back to me spot. Every girl I lock shop, happy walk back. Now we in every girl contact, cause we make the dance floor pack. We make a girl ever wind up on that, baby. When me give your girl, you fi give me back. Cause we no play to steal a knock. Girl, me want put a bread in your oven, but it a go nicer with a little jam. Turn around, walk in and hug up your woman, cause you know how much she love jam. This a no bag about a straight up action, turn it up like 99 jams. Mr. Right round the world, them a play this a Wakanda jam, jam, jam. You know the girls, them not see me all long. Them say that one ya a go mash up session. They say that one ya is a real number one. He make them a wine and a cock off them man. Inna the dance is man and woman. Procreation is part of God's plan. Like every she goat, fi have a ram. Hey girl, come give your love to the African. Girl, me want put a bread in your oven, but it a go nicer with a little jam. Turn around, walk in and hug up your woman, cause you know how much she love jam. This a no bag about a straight up action, turn it up like 99 jams. Mr. Right round the world, them a play this a Wakanda jam.
Cultural mix.
Yeah, the
Cultural mix. Every Friday afternoon, 6 to 8 p.m. with Bev Moonchild and Fit FM 96.7. And we tune in every Friday, lock in.
Everybody start take for yourself. Follow the rhythm and take for yourself. Spin with it and take for yourself. And the new dance take for yourself. Cause some of them bad mind, some of them bad mind. Take for yourself, take bad mind. This a one of the prime time, this a the prime time. Take for yourself a prime time. So when you see wicked people, take for yourself. When you see nasty people, take for yourself. From them out of the evil, take for yourself. Compare with them in a vehicle, take for yourself. And if your best friend a cat, take for yourself. And you know I look flap, take for yourself. Spin with it and not drop, take for yourself. And if I got it like that, what? Everybody start take for yourself. Follow the rhythm and take for yourself. Spin with it and take for yourself. And the new dance take for yourself. Cause some of them bad mind, some of them bad mind. Take for yourself, take one time. This a one of the prime time, this a the prime time. Take for yourself a prime time. Take for yourself. Spin with it and take for yourself. And the new dance take for yourself. Cause some of them bad mind, some of them bad mind. Take for yourself, take one time. This a one of the prime time, this a the prime time. Take for yourself a prime time. So when you see wicked people, take for yourself. When you see nasty people, take for yourself. From them out of the evil, take for yourself. Compare with them in a vehicle, take for yourself. And if your best friend a cat, take for yourself. And you know I look flap, take for yourself. Spin with it and not drop, take for yourself. And if I got it like that, what? Everybody start take for yourself. Follow the rhythm and take for yourself. Spin with it and take for yourself. And the new dance take for yourself. Cause yourself, it's so easy to do. See this a style, and you gotta pick and sue. Me and my friend, them not join certain crew. Take for yourself from our play number 2. Take for yourself, we not rave with them. Now take for yourself from the girl them. This one feel like another anthem. Watch them a do the dancer queens and Brooklyn. Everybody start take for yourself. Party with the man, take for yourself. Spin with the man, take for yourself. At the new dance, take for yourself. Cause some of them bad mind, some of them bad mind. Take for yourself, take bad mind. This a one of the prime time, this a the prime time. Take for yourself a prime time. So when you see wicked people, take for yourself. When you see nasty people, take for yourself. From them out of the evil, take for yourself. Compare with them in a vehicle, take for yourself. And if your best friend a cat, take for yourself. And you know I look flap, take for yourself. Spin with it and not drop, take for yourself. I keep I got it black like that. What? Everybody start take for yourself. Follow the man, take
yes, for yourself. Vegas, you let me get up and dance, you know.
Yeah, man, and that music about, man.
Yes, take for yourself.
Yeah, man.
Let me catch my breath a little bit then now. Okay, Vega. So we were saying now that at one point you were even a Christian. Talk to me about that journey there, quick.
Well, we were born into Christendom, you know. So growing up, of course, you know, that was what we subscribed to. You know, it was passed down from, you know, parents. My mother, especially because my mother was a Christian, her mother was a Christian. So it's a traditional thing. You know, so I went into the church, and but I think I'm type of you know, human being where I try to get more. I try to find out more. I'm inquisitive. Me always a seek, you know, because the Bible says seek and ye shall find. So me go hear that now, I read that now, I start seek. And in so doing, you know, I just learned some stuff, and when you just start learning it and you realize how the Europeans were able to you know, manipulate the whole thing.
Right.
I became rebellious. Because I learned how they were able to use religion and oppress my ancestors. And the reason why we are still owned and controlled by the system and the you know, it's like us Jamaicans, we are still under the British, you know, rule, the British system. Yeah. And we still governed, you know, like properties, as properties. So when I saw these things, I became rebellious.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and it happened. It's something that happened to almost everybody will go through that channel there.
Yeah.
Start learning from Dr. Ben Youssef and the people, them, the archaeologists, them that went into the areas that, you know, people said they discovered things, and turn a lot of lies on it on upside down. So then I realized that you know God is an inner thing, you know.
So as I talk about Dr. Ben Yakanon,
right,
and other books that you would have read coming up,
right,
and you start question things now, and you start about wait, what me learn and I really saw it go,
right,
I really saw the thing go. That would have led you now to wanting to challenge some of the teachings and challenge some of the perpetrators of those kind of teachings.
Yeah, the status quo.
Yes, someone want you to talk to me about moment now, that infamous Usher Emote moment.
Well, that that situation was a weird situation, because I think when even though I don't believe the thing like how some people believe it, but I still have some amount of respect for like what we call church then.
Yeah.
And you know, because my mother was a Christian, and if my mom was in that church, I wouldn't go in there go disrespect the people I'm in there. So I didn't go in there to challenge anyone. I made that clear. You know, it's on video on YouTube. You know, when I was speaking to the organizers, I said I'm not coming there to do a debate.
Okay.
You know, I'm just coming here to let the ladies because I'm still I will do that all over again by telling females that you're not a prostitute or a whore for wearing makeup and lipstick. My mom had nail polish, and she was not a whore. She was a hard-working woman who she alone did it.
Yes,
I saw my father a few times in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do it all over again, even if they have to usher me out again, and I will still not. Even with the knowledge I've ascertained, and I have plausible evidence that can rubbish some things. I was still not going to, a place of worship and disrespect anybody.
Yeah.
So it was me just being well behaved against aggression. Yeah. So
Everybody start to mock you after that, Vegas. How was it for you? Because everywhere you turn, you hear usher him out. Usher him. How was that thing for you even after the event? Because it became like a mockery, if you ask me.
well, you have to understand that them used to mock Marcus Garvey.
Right.
And even Christians that mocked are people that claim that they are religious that mocked. Mean that in with what happened. Remember them used to mock Jesus, and everybody love him now. So
Yeah.
so,
Yes.
so I just look at them things as learning experiences.
Experiences, yes.
Yeah, man. So maybe next time I go, maybe next time I go into a church, I can reason with the people them more on a level where, Christ and God, if you want to go by those titles, are inner things.
Yes, so they wouldn't have to usher you out at all.
Yeah, man, because people can understand why, if you have God within,
yeah,
then let you take responsibilities for whatever thing you do are things that you do.
So that commitment to self, to not do or to not commit or to not do this is what really we are to be looking at, and not to go by something that somebody tell you that you're not to do. Where you're going to commit to yourself and say, "Me not going to do this, and me not," because of the God within.
You have to understand, you see, every time I talk about God or anything like that, I point on myself.
Yeah.
You understand? And so I behave godly. Yeah. I have empathy.
Okay.
I against all of the things that people that call, evil. Yeah. Me against pedophiles, me against child molesters, me against rapists, me against criminality.
Yeah.
So when I speak of God, I point on myself. When I speak of Christ, I point on myself. Yeah, man.
Deep reasoning, Vegas. So there was a transition now to Subi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Subi now, I got that name from a brother in Africa named Megadi. He saw me one day in Uganda. I was in Uganda and he saw me and said, "Yo, your African name is Subi." And I said, "What that mean?" He said, "It means hope."
Okay.
And after I went on this journey of rediscovering who I am, then I started having hope that other brothers and sisters would do some research as well and try to discover themselves as well. So it's just having hope. So we have a thing called Temple of Hope, where we intend to make it into something bigger, where we can have youth, come and get after classes and after school programs, set up after school programs and get bus and
Temple of Hope, what is an organization now?
Yeah, man, we're working on it. But we're gonna go full-fledged, I think, when I finish FIU.
Okay.
We're gonna go. We have things in place, and people already started donating to the cause. But we're not turning it up yet because we want to be well-rounded when we are dealing with it.
Okay. So that's another congratulations for you. How do you see yourself now, Vegas, that transition, the various transitions that you have made? How do you see yourself? I personally, hearing you now and looking at you now, you're more tempered, calm, or is just for the interviewers, so you stay now generally?
Well, you have to understand, it depends on the weather, though.
All right. I hear you. A quote that I saw you making on one of your posts: "Success is no accident."
Right.
Yes.
You have to work it, man.
Yeah. Because sometimes, I just say in a story, some people don't see the journey.
Them don't see the struggles and how far it come from.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Them just see something and they want to be this thing with them see, but they don't know the efforts that you would have put in and the hours and the work and the commitment that you would have made to self. Them just something and they want
musically enough hours we spending the amount of I think I spend about more than half of my money when me make out of music back in a music.
Really?
Yeah, man, producing artists in a studio hours a night. I'm always working like for me to have even a song I play a lot now. You know what song me recorded the other day when I play? The record, since broke it down, record maybe over 500 or 1,000 songs.
Wow.
Or I'm always working. I'm always working. And I might have a song when I play at Jamaica, like Wakanda, the one you just said.
Yeah.
But I go Africa, I go like Europe, and it big.
And it's hotting up the place.
Never song named So High with over 20 million views. We never play at Jamaica yet.
So high.
Yeah, man. I just keep doing music and keep working. So it's a long journey. So sometimes some people see we out there and say, I will work I put in.
And they don't know what is happening behind the scenes or
the glory.
The more the stage performances. You speak about going to Africa. How was that experience for you?
Great.
Talk to me.
The only thing I wish I could change about Africa is the way we look at Africans when we as artists going into Africa. When we're doing business with the Africans them. Because it just feel like me I deal with my brother them, but we are worried say them are gonna rob we. Like, yo, send all of the money before we coming on. It just feels wrong to me. And then we reach and then we have to have security. Right through. I mean, I say, yo, and then you check it out, like, if I were to go to Nigeria, no, I have to have security.
Why?
My brethren go there and them kidnap my brethren.
Wow.
You understand? And a lot of places we go to, you have religious differences.
In Africa, right?
In Africa.
Okay.
Religion, I think religion is one of the most dangerous
divisive,
things what come about on earth. Because
very
you got Africans, the side over this are Islam and the side over this are Christians. And you might just happen to just get caught in a crossfire or in a religious war. Just like look at Ethiopia now.
Yeah.
It's a big war going on in Ethiopia against black people fighting against black people. You might just go there and get caught tonight. So you have to have security. And most of these wars started with true religion.
Yes. Religion at the center of it.
Yeah, man. Like
what does that tell you?
Boko Haram them in Nigeria, them are Islam, and them just go around sometime and just take with some Christians and them can extenuate that with it in some form of religious text.
So we're talking about now the African experience as you went into travel. I didn't talk to you about touring generally as an artist and how touring is for you, and how you feel about touring. What were some of your best moments touring? What some of your low points touring? Talk to us about that aspect of Mr. Vegas.
The only low points about touring is when I come back to Jamaica, come get some food. And you want to get some sunlight if a winter you tour.
Yes.
If you're touring in winter, say it's wicked for you because just for come out of the cold and then in an airport warm and back into the cold again, and them they can take a toll on you. But outside of that, touring, is a great experience. Yeah. You just travel from city to city and spread the music, and people not even talk your language. Them a jump up and I go crazy. Like when we go to Germany, some of them Germans, they cannot even speak English. But you go to reggae jam, or you go to summer jam. Yeah, man, you go to reggae jam or summer jam, and you see the love with them show you. It's like, it's like, at times I say, yo, one of my people in my Jamaica, I just know them people I just love we and just love it too.
But them say King have no honor in I'm country, So you get the love. It's like Bob Marley. We never embraced Bob Marley until the world embraced Bob Marley.
But you know how I counter that though? Because it's Jamaica first saw us as kings, And them give you the break,
Okay, that's the way you're going.
Understand? Yeah. So if them never say you're a king from the beginning.
Yeah.
And once you're a king, you're a king.
I see where you're going.
It's just that we have many kings, and them want to give another king a try.
Yeah.
I
see where you're going. I see where you're going.
So even though the rest of the world embrace you and treat you like king and them thing there. Remember, say it started in Jamaica. Bob Marley would not be Bob Marley if I never Jamaica.
If I never Jamaica, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, so the bus start.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, so train station.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I want to just share with you some of the feedback that we're getting on Facebook. So Anthony D, and Anthony is in Philadelphia. And Anthony said, I still have pictures of your performance in Mount Vernon many years ago. You're a very articulate and brilliant young man. Congratulations on your scholastic achievement. That's from Anthony in Philly.
Yeah, man, big up, big up.
Oberlin White is saying, congratulations, Mr. Vegas. Another person, Charlotte, and Charlotte is in Louisiana. She said, good going, Mr. Vegas. My friend and sister Kay, he said, Mr. Clifford Smith in person. Big up yourself, Mr. Vegas. So people are really congratulating you for the kind of achievement that them see going through now and the journey really. I do agree with Mr. Vegas on how whites manipulate blacks and sold by Christianity stuff to contain us. Okay, Derwin is in London. I know the time of London. No, but he's always with us. Big up Mr. Vegas. Go on, do your thing and go on for your journey in a life, my general. So people are really enjoying the conversation and the kind of information and how you're really articulating yourself and delivering yourself in this interview. I must also, not interview, discussion. I must congratulate you, Vegas, again. How much time may I congratulate you now? How do you feel about the present state of the industry right now? The music?
You know what?
In Jamaica.
Everything are evolving now.
Mm-hmm.
Everything evolves, and I think music is just an evolution going on with the music.
Mm-hmm.
Before I had my chance, it was Shabba Rank and Buju them and Bunty and Beanie them.
Mm-hmm.
Then came our era.
Mm-hmm.
So when I just look at the music going through different stages, but remember, music alone shall live, and the music always, and it's always gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the youth them when I listen to the music now, they might hear something different from what we did that year when we have us and the producers and we produce with that year.
Mm-hmm.
Now them have them have a phone, them have an iPhone or a Samsung phone. Them now listen to bass line to know if a song good.
Mm-hmm.
Them now listen to frequency and them the hi-hat and them thing if it makes, because I remember one time a song could even get cut down dynamic sound, forget a stamper, if the hi-hat was not mixed properly.
Mm-hmm.
So them it's like these digital devices.
Mm-hmm.
Them come with things when even things when are mixed properly, it sound proper.
It sound good.
Yeah, to their ear.
Yes.
So it's not like them have the adolescent now, them now for going out dance for listen to music.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We want them for going out dance for pass it. We say, yo, the sound wicked on the sound system.
Mm-hmm,
Man have them hands, them and everything, and the man tune up the sound and all them thing there.
Mm-hmm.
You see? So it's a different era. Them are here different. Everything evolves.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So me just enjoy, me just love my era where me come from. I mean, know the youth them now where I listen to music, love for them era.
Yeah.
If you ask me what the best era in the music, me I go tell you 90s, 80s, early 2000s dancehall.
But 90s are stand tall still, 80s, 90s are stand tall.
Yeah, man. Depends on who you talk to, because them look at youth and them love them Cartel and them love them Alkaline, them and them love the vibe where they might hear now. Yeah. But like we know where the age group, or maybe we more subscribe to the drum and bass, and because it's a frequency.
The frequency.
You understand? I remember it was on purpose that Steely and Clevie and these great producers is a reason why the BPM was where the BPM was. Because it actually it feeds your body, the rhythm of your body. Yeah.
Music, yes.
Because it's so vibrate. That's the reason why people used to dance and whine. Girls used to whine on a different tempo than we you see the music now make them want to jump off a building and drop on each other.
And so destructive.
Well, in our eyes. It's destructive in our eyes. But it's the way that I hear it. It's the frequency. There's a reason why it was on purpose, why the great producers them back in the days, them used to have the thing at a certain tempo, because it's right to see your body rhythm.
Yeah, the heartbeat
at a certain level. Yeah.
Yes, the pulse.
Exactly. So them actually they were making the beats off a rhythm.
Yeah, so we have another big up from Imara. So Imara said, great work, Mr. Vegas, strength to strength.
Yes, I big up.
K He's saying, I'm proud of you, Mr. Vegas. So people really kind of express, how proud they are of you and the work that you're putting in and the achievement and that kind of journey that you're going on. Because when all is said and done, we can't leave how we did come.
Never.
There has to be some kind of growth. And if we not decide for grow, this is the problem I go start.
Definitely, and if everything move around you, if everything vibrate or evolve, and you now move, you go stagnant.
Yeah. And maybe some people won't be stagnant, but we really appreciate the growth and the movement that we are seeing in Mr. Vegas. And from strength to strength, as Imara said, we want to make sure we are following you on the journey, and we are proud of where you're going and the direction that you're taking. And we are say, Mr. Vegas, there's no further to go. There's no way else to go than up. And that is what growth is. And we really want to big you up on that. What is coming up next for you? I see where you have some shows lined up for July. What else is happening?
Well, the shows them coming in. We have 2 albums.
Mm-hmm.
We have a book working on.
Really?
Yeah, so we have the My Story album. We have the My Story single out now. So we're gonna have the My Story album and then the My Story book.
The My Story book, okay.
Memoir. So
we're looking forward to that one.
Yeah, man. I think that's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
COVID-19. How musically, what go on?
I think it's evident, everybody has struggled. Music has struggled. We can't go promote the music. I think just like even a song like My Story that is getting so much plays right now. I think if things would open up, when it dropping at the dance, it's that bigger.
Yeah.
Because we could have seen the people I go crazy feet and I sing out to it. So everything is slow down. But we just have to know, say, I just one of them situations you have to deal with and learn from it.
The shows that you're doing now, I find that there are some states in America that's kind of opening up,
Right. I just went to Texas and is no mask requirement in Texas.
So how was that for you going back on stage?
It's a little bit frightening at the same time, say you want to go to work still.
Yes.
Cause you don't want to forget your lyrics them. Sometimes I try to remember a tune and I say, how the lyrics go again? A long time I don't sing it, when you have something I use it.
Yes.
The good thing about it, some of them lyrics are stored in your long-term memory, so
yes,
you can pull it back at any given time. But some songs I feel I learn over because long time we in a lockdown.
You're rusty, man. You're rusty.
Yeah, man. Sometimes we forgot all 2 lines. I say, the line to go again?
Just make it up with the sound. No. Just make it up with the sound. But yeah, it is really we really love the discussion that we're having with you, It seeing a different side of the performer, a different side of the artist, it's always a good thing. And talking to you now, me really appreciate the strides that you're taking as an how much minutes we have? 7 minutes, a long time we are talking.
Yeah, man, good.
And look how we just roll off easy.
It's just a flow.
It's just a flow, yes.
Yeah.
And I really want to congratulate you for the journey, and we're looking forward to hearing the you said you have other music coming up. We're looking forward to the book.
Yes, definitely.
We're looking forward to the My Story book, because guess what? You see, if your life can inspire people in a positive way, I tell us you might as well have dead.
Well,
you have to be able. No, I'm serious. You have to be able to inspire people, because if we can't inspire people, what will happen to Earth? What will happen to people? What will happen to the children? We have to be able to inspire them in a positive way if we really want good for the generations coming.
No, most definitely, most definitely. But as we said before, if some people don't want it, and I think when the student them ready, the teacher them will be there.
The teachers are there when the students are ready to learn. Not true?
100%.
And I see you as one of the great teachers coming out and evolving in this time. We appreciate.
Yeah, we just learn it and try to pass it back to the people that were interested.
And that Bob Marley did say, if my life are for me alone, me don't want it.
Exactly.
So, I see that kind of thing coming out of you. And we want to say you have been a great student and a great teacher too. So we want to big you up, Mr. Vegas. It is really an inspiring conversation we have this evening. And just from the feedback that we're getting, we know that you are inspiring people in a positive way. So we really want to give thanks for you agreeing to come and talk with us this evening. And we want to give thanks for how the conversation just flow and easy, and we don't have to hackle up yourself. And that is what show me that you are a true performer and a true person, speaking from your heart and sharing with people your experiences. And these kind of experiences will inspire people. Mr. Vegas, thank you.
Big up yourself, man. Every time. Give thanks to the invite.
Yes. And Fit FM family, love you. Shout out to Fit FM now, Mr. Vegas.
No, I want to send a special shout out to Julie. Years
Julia.
Yeah, man. Years me and her, Julia. Years me and her, make a link and,
yes.
Like one of them persons there where you want to keep close to your heart.
In your corner. Big up yourself, Julia.
Yeah, man. I'm a general, man.
Are you general?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Love her like cook food.
Yes, man. I like how you not eat certain food now. You have to go say, love her like herbs.
Yes, I. Yeah, man,
thank you, Mr. Vegas. All the very best. Yes, man.
The other people on the station.
No problem.
And you guys doing big things, yeah? So we're looking forward to seeing you guys in with a lot of ratings.
Yes, man. All the very best, Vegas. Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Take care and take care of family. The word is love, my brethren.
Yeah, man. Big up to your
enjoy the discussion. Take care.
Yes, sir.
All the very best. Good. Really nice discussion there with Mr. Vegas. Which song we have? I will just have a few minutes to go. Not true? 3 minutes, 2 minutes. So we want to big up everybody who were here with us this evening. Thank you so much for being. It is our first 1 year anniversary. I want to big up all the people who have been with us throughout the 1 year. And there are many more years to come, all being well, God's willing. We are going to be here, right? So we want to keep the vibe with us. Be with us on Friday evenings. Look at what is happening with the station, because I said earlier, every day there is a program for you to listen to. So make Fit FM be your program and your station of choice, rather. Let Fit FM be your station of choice. Big up everybody. We really thank you. Have a really good rest of the Friday evening. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. We come back next Friday. All the very best. Take care. We love you. Julia, thanks again. I'm Mara. Big up yourself.
So hard to carry on. I say, do you want to meet someone? Oh, if you're in love, you'll understand. Because I love someone, but I lost and found. Now me come up from work and the house feel empty. Not even the scent of the food will greet me. Me should have pick up the message you have sent me. And from the day that you stopped the melody, 3 months now, I can't believe that you got me out sent the